Welcome to Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And pitching in this game, Shohei Ohtani. How about a report on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go? Zach Neto getting ready to hit. And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Ohtani in his 9th season, 31 years old, and a 4-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Takes it in for the out. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Mike Trout batting with one down, takes a strike. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA. Back here in LA. And getting the start for the Angels, Jose Soriano. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ball 2.
And another ball. Check swing, and he went. 3 balls and a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. High fly ball, right field. Adele under it. And he makes the catch.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And this is an offense with a ton of pop, top to bottom, Singy.
Yeah, well, some players will say that home runs are mistakes. They were just a little too quick. Not this club. They're looking to hit the ball over the fence. Not any speedsters in this lineup. Not players that were looking to run around the bases. They're looking to jog. And I expect to see that kind of approach in this one.
Shohei on the go. Just a slow ground ball this time. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. The 2-run shot. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Mookie digs in here. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025 he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Betts into second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes Max Muncy. And that one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. That one away inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Out towards right center field. Trout should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 1 inning in the books here. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Top of the second.
Well, early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least 1 an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
That one fouled off. The 0-1.
Nope.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one at triple digits.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
3-2. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Joe Adell. Fastball is outside.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And now 1-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Way high with that one. Ball 2. And the sweeper misses. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Down the third baseman. One. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two down, nobody on.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And it remains 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In the air to left center. Hernandez on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Angels go quietly there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. In the air, right side of the infield. Shanuel. And there's one down.
Batting 9, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He walked and came around to score his first time up. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Ball one.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's outside. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy.
Man at first. Next to hit, Andy Pajes.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Quick move to first. Ohtani back in. Shohei on the go. Nice grab. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're in front 4-0. Back here in LA. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Ohtani back to work. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
So up next, Wade Meckler. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. Oh, and it hits the base. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, anything can happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get a good bounce or a bad bounce? Your guess is as good as mine.
One out. Runner at second. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Hey!
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Fly to left his first time.
Hey!
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 4-0. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That's ball 2.
That one way outside. Ball 3. Hard hit right side. Peraza fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Hit on the ground to the right side. Shanuel takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max.
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Max Muncy. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Here's the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Got him. And that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 4-0. Start of the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. Hard hit, but right at him and left. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Shanuel stands in now and watches strike 1. The Halos down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a ball popped up. 2 away now.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. No question about this one. It's out of here. A soaring shot to center. And they close the gap. It's 4-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Joe Adell. The 1-0. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to this solo homer. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So here's Kyle Tucker now, caught looking his first time up. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
That's out.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Stays alive. 2-2 now. Now one
That's
missed.
outside.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Neto gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. Edman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball there. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This to third. Play made. That ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead at 4-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, new inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, number 43.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Evan Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Klein getting loose as well. In the air, right field, Tucker moving back for this one and makes the grab. One down.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
That's a ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The Angels trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air, center field. Powerhouse under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Wade.
So digging in, Wade Meckler. Strike one. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Angels go down 1, 2, 3. And they trail it 4-1. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Movement in the Halos bullpen. Sammy Natera Jr., a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Fermin also throwing.
Nope.
There's a line drive to left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
So back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right.
Yeah.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Ball, that's out.
That
Ball
misses
three.
the zone. Full count now. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find the zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Soriano will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Sammy Natera Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One gone runner at first. And now the center fielder, Andy Powerhouse.
Andy Powerhouse.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Next to the dish is Freddie. He's already homered here in this one. Step off throw to first.
Oh, he's in there.
Ohtani back in.
Ball.
There's the strike. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Mookie to hit. Late swing fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. And that is the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Now pitching for
Evan Phillips will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Stepping in, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Neto in the box again. Takes the strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Edgardo Henriquez preparing to come on if needed. Vesia, the lefty, warming up as well. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's ball 2.
The Halos trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Chop to the right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. And the Angels are gone in order. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th inning. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Muncy.
That's a ball.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Brent Suter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Zephyr John, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And the 1-0.
Aye. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
The left fielder, Teoscar.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Hey.
Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sammy Natera Jr. won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. The new pitcher in the game, Ryan Johnson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
That's a little bit low. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. There's a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Dalton Rushing, the next to hit.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. Pitch misses. Ball one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Nice work from the Angel pen there. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Angels 1. We go to the top of the seventh. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. That one's in there. That's strike one.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-2. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the seventh with a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And that one is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
0-1.
Oh, that's up there.
And that one wrapped foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now batting Joe Adell. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Man at second. That's ripped into the outfield. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman,
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
number 51, Alex Vesia.
Here's the third baseman. Fastball for a strike. Vesia. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Comes the 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Angels 1. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Johnson, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. Swings through that. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Andy Pajes now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
No, that's low.
No outs. Runner on second. That one close. Rule the ball. And out 3-0. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That one finds the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Just missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. There's a strike.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's provided them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Ball, that's in.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Mookie Betts.
There's a strike to Mookie.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Ripped to right. Base hit into the outfield. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes Max Muncy. And that is out of play. Two on, one out. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And that one almost hit him. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Off balance beat, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. That clips a corner. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Kyle Tucker waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Muncy off of first with 2 away. And that drops in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Angels 1. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We go to the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Eric Lauer looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Klein, the right-hander, also getting loose. Fought off foul. So now 1-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Wade Meckler.
So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. The Dodgers leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Logan O'Hoppe.
The catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
Ball inside.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
And that's way
ball
high.
3.
And now 3-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Fermin.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Fastball for a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Ball 1.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
Ball.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Yeltsin.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the catcher up to hit, Dalton Rushing. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Ball 2.
That one finds the zone and a count 2-1. Rolled over to third. On to first.
He's out.
Bang, bang play, and the inning is over.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Dodgers.
It's the top of the
Number
ninth, and there's a new
61,
pitcher on the mound.
Will
Will Klein.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fouled off left side. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Neto on at first. Nobody out. Just off the inside edge. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Eric Lauer, the left-hander, up and throwing. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
In the dirt. The kick, the 3-2. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Shadowell up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Left field. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Everybody's going to be safe.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Will Klein is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Tanner Scott comes on trying to close it out.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Soler in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And the bases are unloaded. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
Great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hit the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And next for LA, Joe Adell, 1 for 3. In for a strike, 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Now the third baseman, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 0-1. Popped up. Rushing under it. And there's one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
One out man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And another ball. Just missed. Wade Meckler on deck for the Angels. Three-0 down. Fastball for a strike. Inside 3-2 the count. Popped up. Freeman settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
In the air, right field, Tucker moving under it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.